Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you guys are happy and healthy, excited to launch your business or grow your existing business. Today we're talking about why it's a bad idea to own 100% of your own company. This is going to be a great episode. You're going to want to make sure you stay tuned to the very end. It's going to enlighten you to a lot of things that you probably hadn't been thinking about. So we'll dive in a moment. But before we do, if you guys are new, you don't know who I am or what we do, over the last 12 years at this point, myself and our company has had the pleasure of supporting hundreds of juice bar owners and aspiring juice bar owners all around the world, launch and scale juice trucks, smoothie trucks, storefronts, you name it, we've done it. All the information on this channel is coming from this wealth of experience. Early invitation, press the like button. It helps the algorithm. It helps people in this world get healthier, which I know is part of your mission. It's part of our mission as well. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel for your benefit and for ours, so that way that you get alerted, press the notification bell. Anytime there's new content, you'll hear about it. Now, without further ado, let's dive in. So a lot of times when people are getting started in this business, they will hold the fact that they own 100% of their company as if it's a badge of honor. Now, I don't want to imply that there's no benefit to owning 100% of your company, but I want to frame it in a way that helps you think about this better. So the first thing that I'll say is, I'll pose it as a question. Is it better to own 100% of a company that's worth $100,000 or to own, let's say 50% of a company that's worth $10 million? Right? The answer is obvious. You'd rather have half of something that is much, much larger than 100% of something that's small or doesn't exist. And so for me, I'm constantly having conversations with aspiring juice business owners, existing juice business owners. And a lot of times, if I'm speaking to someone and their company is struggling or they're struggling to get off the ground, they're struggling to operate the business, grow the business, to really be profitable. And I'll ask them, okay, do you own 100% of your company? Yes, I own 100% of my company, but your company's failing. And you haven't thought at any point to sell equity or give up equity and bring in investors or other people to collaborate so that you could actually grow your business. So you shouldn't own 100% of your company unless you have a strategy in which way you can do that and continue to thrive. But if you're struggling, it's not a badge of honor to own 100% of your business if your constraint and constriction on the equity in the business are keeping you from actually thriving and growing. Okay, so is there a world in which you can do it? Potentially, right? There's other funding sources to grow businesses. Some people take loans out, and there are different implications in every way that you raise money. But the point that I want to make is just philosophically, don't hold your ownership of the company as a badge of honor unless things are going 100% the way you want them to go. If they're not going that way, you might consider that the reason that they're not going the way you want them to go is because you've been too restrictive and selfish, and maybe, to be quite frank, maybe in your ego about how much ownership of the company you have and not having other people be involved in the company at all. And sometimes there's also misconceptions of what giving equity away means. Some people think that if I give away or sell, let's say, because you're not going to be giving it away for nothing, if you are going to be selling a portion of equity, 10%, 20% in your company, that now these people are going to come in and they're going to steal your business, or they're going to run the company in a way that doesn't align with what you want. That's not the way that it works. You have to have clarity on how decisions are made in the business. If you own a majority of your company in most situations, depending on how your agreements are done, then you'll still have complete control over your business. So get educated on these things. These are deeper elements of entrepreneurship that most people don't think to research, to understand, but they're going to have the biggest implications in your capacity to grow your business long term. So don't be in your ego about the ownership in your business. Be smart. Understand that 99% of businesses that are out there raise money through equity, stakes in the company, as well as loans, as other investments. This is just the way businesses run and operate in order to grow companies fast. Because if you are in the dynamic, let's just take two scenarios. You are person A over here. You own 100% of your business. It's very slow for you to grow your company because you haven't taken in any outside capital. okay? And you're running your business for a year in and year out, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years. And then maybe at that point you save up enough money and then you're like, okay, now I want to grow my business to the next level. It's taking you 6 years. And then there's person B over here. They go ahead and raise money. They give away equity. They still own enough of their company to maintain control. And they're able to accomplish what person A took 6, 7, 10 years to accomplish in 1 or 2 years, because it's about acceleration of growth. And they've saturated the market where they've got 10 locations. Person A has 1 location. Who's going to win long-term? The person who owns 100% of their business, or the person who's really been able to saturate the market, grow, dominate, get to the point where they can expose more people to their product and the market as a whole? Person B, clearly. So if you're in a place where you're ready to grow your business at that next level, you're feeling stuck and you want to grow, you want to raise capital, you need support, reach out to me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. We can talk about how we can support you in raising capital, have a deeper conversation about this whole equity, raising capital, loan situation, because there's more to it. I didn't want to make an hour-long video. We actually have more content like this in our course. But reach out to me personally. There's links below to that. Questions or comments, you know where that goes as well in the comment box. Follow us on Instagram at StartAJuiceBar. And we have a podcast, Spotify, iTunes. It's called the Juice Bar Experts Podcast. And that's all for today. Hoping you guys are well, happy and healthy. Wishing you guys a lot of success. This is Andrew McFarland with StartAJuiceBar.com. See you at the next one. Take care. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video content. If you're inspired to learn even more about how to start your juice business from scratch, for you, we have a free ebook. It's called the 15 Steps to Starting Your Juice Business. And this is going to go through a high-level overview, through a step-by-step process on how you get your business off the ground. Everything from, branding, menu development, finding the right location, and more. This is going to be a clear roadmap so you know how to go from where you are all the way to opening your store. If you want to go even deeper, we've also created an online course. It's called the Juice Bar Master Blueprint. This is going to go into great depth on everything from how do you put together and think about recipe development? How do you cost out your menu and what's the math around it? What equipment do you need? How do you design your store? How do you find the right location? And so much more. I know you're going to find a lot of value out of both of these. There's links in the description below. So I hope to see you guys at the next video and enjoy.